D'abord, dans le coin bleu, portant le culotte argent et noir et pesant 170 livres. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing silver trunks with black trim, he weighed in at 170 pounds. En 58 combats professionnels, il a remporté 32 victoires, 21 par KO. Il a inscrit 2 combats nuls. His record in 58 professional bouts shows 32 wins, including 21 by knockout and 2 draws. Please welcome from Warren, Ohio, USA, Etianne E.T. Whitaker. Son adversaire dans le coin rouge porte la culotte blanche et pèse 172 livres. Across the ring, his opponent fights out of the red corner, wears white trunks, and weighed in at 172 pounds. Il est invaincu en 4 combats, 4 victoires, les 4 par KO. He is undefeated in 4 professional bouts, with a perfect 4 wins, all coming by way of knockout. A été médaillé d'argent aux Jeux du Commonwealth en 2006. He was a silver medalist at the 2006 Commonwealth Games. Please welcome from Montreal, de Montréal, Adonis Superman Stevenson.
Adonis Stevenson taking a huge step up in just his 5th professional fight. Let's get down to the referee for the official instructions.
Before the fight, you know what I want? Clean fight. Watch low blow and watch your head. Vous avez fait un bon combat, vous avez donné mes directives, vous avez fait un combat propre. Faites attention au coup bas, faites attention à vos têtes. Touchez vos gants, touch love. Good luck. Bonne chance.
As we check out the matchup board here, Adonis Stevenson, 5'11", actually fighting a bigger opponent tonight, 6'1", Whitaker, and a 4-inch reach advantage to go out to Whitaker. But mind you now, Corey, Whitaker's been coming off this last fight was a third round TKO of Brian Vera. So we'll see how Adonis matches up against a bigger and taller and more experienced guy.
Yeah, I mentioned probably the biggest step up, and a big step up for Adonis Stevenson at this point in his career, only 5 professional fights. Whitaker's been in there with a who's who of the super middleweight division.
Oh, yeah.
Check out this resume. I mean, world title challengers, Charles Brewer, Paul Briggs. He's been in there with Brian Vera, as you mentioned. He's been in there with Alan Green, with Marcus Johnson, with Chris Hendry. He's been in there with everyone you can think of in and around super middleweight. So this is a big test for Stevenson at just 5 fights into his pro career.
And you know, and has a good amateur pedigree, but not a long big uppercut again and puts Whitaker down.
Down goes Whitaker right away. Not too many people expecting that.
Not so quick.
Whitaker, who's been a trial horse, I mentioned, for virtually everybody, usually a lot more durable, but this says a lot about the punching power of Adonis Stevenson. He's coming in for the kill right away.
And Whitaker doing the smart thing, the veteran thing, tying him up, holding him, keeping at base so he doesn't get no shots off.
Yeah,
and there's that left hand again.
Left hand.
And has Whitaker outside the ropes.
Through the ropes. And Whitaker's got to get back inside if he wants any hope of continuing. This might be it. Whitaker trying to shake it off. Trying to stretch out, but there's no time. There's no time to stretch. Adonis Stevenson in for the kill. Down goes Whitaker. I don't know if that was a slip or a punch. It's going to be counted as a knockdown.
And Whitaker doesn't look like he doesn't want to even continue in here right now.
Yeah, no 3 knockdown rule, but that is it nonetheless. The referee waves it off.
And he's acting like he wants to continue. He's all right to continue. At the same time, he's not doing anything.
Yeah, he just wasn't doing anything, and you have to consider at his age, Ryan, with this kind of punch resistance, if this has got to be it for Etienne Whitaker.
You know, and it should be. Like, I mean, he's the last couple of fights he's been on a 10-fight, now a 7-fight losing streak. Actually, 11-fight losing streak, and 7 in a row by stoppage.
Yeah, it's to the point where he's not even giving guys rounds. We thought he would be able to give Adonis some more time than he did, but Adonis Stevenson, we still have to give him credit. Again, showing that raw punching power that's going to carry you in the pro ranks that we thought he'd have coming out of the amateurs.
No, for sure. As we try to take a look at the replays right now and see how he finished off the fight here, Adonis Stevenson just applying pressure, not giving Whitaker any room, coming through with that straight left hand and just bringing him right down right away, which I didn't even see that first shot when he hit him with the first knockdown. Second knockdown, he just put some pressure on him again, backed him with the straight left hand, and tried to get him with that uppercut, and he's already on his way down through the ropes. And then the last knockdown, it looks like he just started to pressure him, tried to lure him in, and just gave him a barrage of just punches and bunches, but not really landing anything. But at the same time, Whitaker looked like he was already spent after the second knockdown.
Yeah, and for anyone who thought that this stoppage was a little bit premature, do you really think that Etianne Whitaker was going to be doing anything other than what we just saw at that point? It seems like it was a foregone conclusion that beating was going to go on for just a little while longer. And, you know, we still have to say a lot about the punching power of Adonis Stevenson, especially that left uppercut. It's been so potent for him in the first 4 fights of his career and again in the 5th.
And you know what? He's looking poised. He's looking patient. He's not rushing through his development stages. They're putting him against harder guys, and he's getting the job done.
Let's get you down to ringside for the official decision.
Mesdames et messieurs, le gagnant de ce combat par KO technique à 1 minute 47 secondes du premier round et à la suite du règlement des 3 chutes au tapis. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by TKO at 1 minute and 47 seconds of the first round and by way of the 3 knockdown rule in effect, Adonis Superman Stevenson.